Alright, people, so I decided to check out SmackDown this week. Something I haven't really done in quite a long ass time because the show is a piece of shit. I mean, Raw's a piece of shit show. But I mean, SmackDown is basically a 2-hour piece of shit show with a bunch of jobbers. Raw is basically a 3-hour piece of shit show with, at least a few significant things that will impact the storylines. They might still suck, but they might still impact the storyline. So you gotta watch Raw. But that's not the point of the video. The point is they announced Brock Lesnar's opponent for Summerslam, and I don't get this. Why they did it like this. This is so fucked up in my opinion. How they just fucking announce it. Like usually when you're making a match, especially a marquee match, there's usually some fucking way that the wrestler, the two wrestlers will begin their feud and interact, and then the match will be made. It's not just, some fucking, it's not like the management just throws two people and do a match together. There's usually some instance, some problem that arises between the two people, that causes them to have a match. And whether it could just it could be just as simple as, let's say Undertaker, this is using an example. I forgot how Brock and Undertaker even started their feud, but let's say, Undertaker returns, and then Brock Lesnar just comes out. And, Paul Heyman could say, Brock wants to, defeat the Streak. It could be just as simple as that. I mean, it doesn't have to be, too intricate or anything like that, but doing it like this is, in my opinion, fucked up. So who was the guy they picked? Okay, if you're going to do it like this, well, it's kind of good, because at least there are an upside, because you could pick, I guess, whoever you want. It's easy to put them together, for whoever you want them to face. So at least we're going to have a good wrestling match, right? It might be fucked up how we actually got to the match, how the match arose, but, at least we're going to have a good match. Put somebody good in there for him, right? Wrong. Who do they put? One of the worst wrestlers, one of my least favorite wrestlers. Oh, the Viper, the sadistic Viper. Oh, he's so sadistic. Randy fucking Orton. Holy, this guy, he hasn't been in the company, or he's been injured for it's got to be close to a year now. And I was listening to Booker T, they announce it, and then they go to this fucking room where they got three fucking idiots talking about, this marquee matchup at SummerSlam. And Booker T's like, well, and this is making it sound like it's going to be Randy Orton's return match, so I assume he's not going to wrestle any matches before this. So he's going to return at SummerSlam after being gone a year, or close to a year. Now, Randy Orton's already a shitty wrestler to begin with. This being his first match back, this might be even a shittier Randy Orton than we're used to seeing. Now, a lot of people like to say Randy Orton's a good wrestler. I just don't see it, people. He's one of the slowest wrestlers I've seen. I mean, he's up there with the big shit, the big slow, whatever the fuck you want to call him. He moves really slow. He does a lot of rest holds, a lot of the same moves over and over again. People always, the RKO is such a cool move, when it's basically the diamond cutter. And he's been doing it for fucking years and years and years. And I know it's typical for, a wrestler to keep their finisher for pretty much for the span of their career. But I mean, okay, we've been seeing the RKO for fucking a long ass time. It's time to stop fantasizing over that move. I mean, if you look at it, it's a pretty cool move, but I mean, you can't fucking say, this wrestler's great because of his finisher. I mean, it's not even that great a finisher if you think about it. I mean, yes, it's cool when he does it in midair or whatever, but still, it's not like that makes him great. So yeah, Randy Orton, that's the best they could do, Randy Orton. I mean, are you fucking kidding me? I mean, this guy's been gone for fucking a long-ass time, and really nobody's really noticed he's gone, I don't think. I mean, I think people probably are happy he's gone, because I haven't heard anybody saying, Randy Orton needs to come back. Nobody's really been thinking, I don't think. At least I haven't. I haven't seen anybody else thinking about Randy Orton. The more the attention was on Seth. You know, Randy got a shoulder injury a long ass time ago. And it's not like people were clamoring, oh, I can't wait till Orton returns, but the same cannot be said for Seth. You know, people were, you know, talking about Seth. There was a documentary made about him returning. And people, I think, are genuinely excited to see him back. I don't think the same's going to be said for Orton. So, I think this is very fucking dumb to have an Orton-Lesnar match. I don't think it's going to be that popular with the fans. And this is a big waste of Brock Lesnar. To put him in there with a talentless fuck like Randy Orton. Big waste of Brock Lesnar. And I'm not happy. You know, listen to Booker T. Oh, SummerSlam just got a whole lot hotter. Shut the fuck up, Booker T. You know, they always do this. They put like fucking, they have a match, and then they'll have the announcer say, oh my god, this is the best match ever. You know, all three of us at the announce table are just having orgasms thinking about how fucking great this matchup is. Like they were branding Cena and Styles, or like at the last pay-per-view. They're like, oh, we have like 3 WrestleMania main events all on one pay-per-view that's not even WrestleMania. It's like, just because you have Michael fucking Cole calling it a WrestleMania main event doesn't mean it's a WrestleMania fucking main event, you fucking idiots. I hate that. See, they fucking take shit, which is, they take their fucking product, which the ratings are going down to shit. People are currently much dissatisfied with their product. Their fucking champion, who's their top babyface, is currently getting his ass booed. Oh, and is currently suspended, by the way, but currently getting his ass booed. You know, viewership's down, ratings down, everything's fucking down in this company. Except the shit. The shit is up. There's more shit on this show than ever. But yet, they have the announcers, they actually have the forward, you know, in a way, the courage, you know, Vince McMahon, to put his announcers out there and branding these fucking matches like they're fucking WrestleMania main events. Fucking calling them like once in a lifetime, or just acting like they're these great, you know, like they're giving us something that's like awesome. You know, that's like, you know, something that's like majestic. I mean, it's a slap in the fucking face. And this match is a slap in the fucking face. Randy Orton versus Brock Lesnar. Fuck me. You know, and the thing is, yeah, you know, Randy Orton was champion back in like fucking 2012, 13, a long fucking, at least a few years ago. I mean, so for him to be like a legitimate opponent to Brock Lesnar too, you have to fucking, you know, Brock Lesnar's like a fucking beast. So to put Randy Orton, who hasn't been here in a year, up against him, it just doesn't feel like Randy Orton's a legitimate opponent. You gotta build up people, you know, to have him face Brock Lesnar. You know, like The Undertaker. I mean, but The Undertaker's The Undertaker, I mean. So he is a legitimate opponent to Brock Lesnar. Randy Orton's no Undertaker, people. So, you know, like same thing they did with Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose did not feel like a legitimate opponent to Brock Lesnar. Did not feel like he was worthy of fucking getting in the ring with Brock, because he wasn't high enough up on the totem pole. So this just pissed me the fuck off. The way they announced it, who they announced, just, again, but you got to expect this from WWE now. You got to expect them to give you the shittiest of shit. And they came through once again. They came through. They gave us shit. You know, I was hoping for something good. I mean, I always hope for something good, but you know, of course, they really fucking, you know, really did not hit this fucking nail on the head. They didn't hit the nail at all. They fucking missed it by 1,000 fucking miles. So there you go, people. Fuck this SummerSlam match. I'm not excited for it whatsoever. So there you go, people. Fuck this company.